told me what it is that you're going to do. So in 3 or 4 words, what are you going to show us?
I'm going to show a little bit more about how the world of the web and the world of AI agents and the world of voice is, we own it and stop looking further.
Okay,
Yeah.
Which could be anything, really, couldn't it?
Yeah, because if you start trying to do some of this stuff, you're going to be here next year still working on it. So I just want to show you what a shortcut looks like and how it inspires some more ideas.
Okay, I have still no idea what we're about to see, but I'm sure it's going to be very, very clever. So are you ready for your 3 minutes of glory? So Anthony, you have 3 minutes starting from now.
Okay. So I wanted to do this as a GitHub example so everybody can figure out, add to it if they want. Essentially, I'm making another DOM manipulation demo. If you saw my keynote, I did like a tarot reading. This time I'm doing a virtual blackjack. And for here, if you want to snapshot that, you can have a copy of it. It's easier to look at yourself if I won't have time to go over the entire thing. But what I can show you is an example of the flow that you're getting just by using our platform. And this is only the web app itself and the way that the AI agent is orchestrated, and it's all implemented in 700 lines of Python code. Gives you all this harness and leash around an AI to allow it to put it into a paradigm where you can keep it doing what you want. Okay, so here's a example.
There we go.
Let's do it the old-fashioned way.
Welcome to the Blackjack table. You have 1,000 chips. How much would you like to bet? The minimum is 10 chips and the maximum is 1,000.
I'd like to bet 100.
You have a total of 17 points. What would you like to do? You can hit, stand, or double down.
I'd like to hit.
In this hand, you had a total of 27 points after hitting, which means you bust. The dealer had a total of 10. You lost your bet of 100 chips, leaving you with a total of 900 chips. Would you like to play another hand?
Yes.
Great. How much would you like to bet for this new hand?
I'd like
the
to bet
minimum is 10
900,
chips.
please.
You've placed a bet of 900 chips and have a total of 11 points. What would you like to do? You can hit, stand, or double down.
I'd like to hit.
You've hit and received an 8 of spades, bringing your total to 19 points. What would you like to do now?
I'd like to
You can hit,
stay.
stand, or double down. You stood with 19 points, and the dealer had a total of 17 points after drawing. Congratulations, you win this.
I didn't rig that either. It's all random. But anyway, I'll go back to the slide. It's hard to explain it all at once, so that's why I gave everybody a GitHub of it. Essentially, you're using SignalWire to hold the call state. So the stateless AI agent SDK will keep all the data inside of SignalWire away from the AI agent, but you can use variable expansion to deliver prompts to tell them what the current state of the game is, and then you can send an event to the browser to synchronize that with the visuals. And that way you can control anything on a website with it. So you can also basically use our step system to create prompts that as each step of the game goes through, it's the only part of the prompt that he's really focused on. It doesn't show you the entire conversation. It actually rewrites the entire thing with the most current step in mind, gives it criteria how to solve it, allows it to use tools that will flip it to a different stage of the game or whatever you need to do. So you can build state machines in flow. So even though you have conversational, it could have said any different way of asking for him to play, it'll still work. and then you're like focusing on the conversation and not hoping that the AI drives the entire outcome for you.
Okay. Well, time's up, but just one question. How long did you spend building that?
Since you asked me to do it, what was that, Monday? Maybe.
Yeah, but it wasn't all the time. So in total.
Yeah, if I added up the time I spent working on it,
yeah,
like an hour.
an hour.
But you too can do that, especially with Claude, right? Claude loves our SDK. If you show him, check the GitHub of our SDK out and ask him to prototypes and stuff for you, he'll get you 90% of the way there in the first try. All right, see you later.
Well, I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to influence the voters. But